Hello, everybody. This is Jennifer Gaming. Welcome to my collab that I did with Antoinette. That is her name on the gallery, Antoinette 44. You guys know her on YouTube as Building with or Builds with Anna. I will have everything linked down below for her channel info. But that's the shell that she built for me. So we'll let that just kind of show through real quick. Yeah, that's the one that she built for me. So I decided to have a little fun with it. I decided to make it a painted lady. Now, if you're not from like an area that has these, I don't know if it's a US thing, I don't know if they're everywhere. But painted ladies are brightly colored homes, usually like a Victorian build. And so they're kind of uh, they're my town is full of them. Basically, we even have a painted lady saloon for our local bar, and I decided to go bright with this one. I decided we'll put in those gorgeous windows because those are my favorite ones, and we'll just kind of have fun with it. Now, I did have an interesting time trying to place the stairs just because I didn't know if I wanted stairs out in the open, but I decided to go ahead and put them out in the open. I said, you know what? They can walk up and be outside for a minute. They'll survive. This idea, I did all this part here right away because I knew what I wanted in my head. So it's one of those I need to get it out now so I know how much space I need. And I knew I wanted a dining room table that was going to be by a fireplace, but at the same time, I wanted the living room to be by a fireplace. So I figured we'd kind of do this half wall and split the fireplace since we don't really have a through the wall fireplace. So I started out with white, but it ended up changing colors just because of the flooring that I put down. I had a lot of fun with the decor to the max flooring. So this does become like a monochrome with little pops of bright colors everywhere. So the whole place is going to have almost a black theme, but I add a lot of brighter colors to kind of just make them pop, like a bright carpet here or there, or a picture on the wall, anything I could do to kind of brighten it up a little bit. I decided to make that into a little tiny bathroom because I really don't need much with my Sims. They just need a shower and the basic necessities. And I really wanted like a computer room. I do love that light from Blooming Rooms. I think that one's Blooming Rooms. Um, there aren't really too many fireplaces that look good in the middle of the room, so I stuck with that one. And this is where I started adding a little color to it. I'm like, let's play around with the Oasis kit a little bit. Have fun with this. I did end up making that roofing a little bit longer later to cover those corners that weren't quite covered, just to make it look, you know, like everything was working well together. I mean, I love this build. This build was gorgeous. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to build this. Can't wait to decorate. So, and if anyone else wants me to collab with them, just get hold of me, leave a comment down below, or message me on social. I do enjoy decorating shells, so if anybody has a shell or they want me to build them a shell and they want to decorate, just let me know. I did build one for her. She will have a video that will be releasing the same day as mine. So she did her half of the build too. I threw her a lot of bad curveballs literally on mine because it's a lot of curved walls and a lot of them weren't connected. So I probably was a little bit meaner than I should have been. I'm sorry, Anna. I won't try to do that to you again, but I wanted to test you, get you out here, get you used to doing this stuff. These here, I never play with these things. I don't normally like them, but for some reason, I needed something to kind of fill in those corners, so I figured we'd just give them this little garden area. They're very hard to work with, though. I mean, they're just weird shapes, and trying to find places to fit them into is just not very much fun. And I knew I wanted to give them a decent backyard because from the point of first time I saw the shell, my first thought was a backyard sunken fire pit area. So that's kind of where I went with this. And of course, I got to have my fountain because almost every build I have has some kind of water feature. Don't blame just me. I got that from Jet. So if you watch Swimming with Jet, you'll see that most of his have water features too. So he kind of got that in me. And a lot of my landscaping is because I watch a lot of his videos and picked up a lot of tips. This one I don't think is landscaped as much though, just because I didn't want to overdo it, and there were too many colors that were all coming in at once, and I was like, I don't want to do that many colors in this. But I do love all these alien plants and the vampire plants because the purples are absolutely beautiful, and I love just the way they make the whole backyard just look really pretty. Here we go. See what I mean? I use that Decor to the Max flooring, which, oh man, I fought with myself on that. I'm like, do I want it this bright? Do I want to do this? Then I realized it actually works pretty good with a black carpet and with the furniture and everything. So I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna roll with it. Um, I knew I wanted this little study area too, so this stayed pretty much black and white and kind of just an area to just kind of chill and just read a book, use a computer, and have a quiet day. Um, I had a hard time picking curtains for this room because I did not want to completely cover the windows. I love the idea of a view while you're using the computer, and because my computer at home faces a wall, so I don't really get to see daylight as much as some people. So I wanted this to have the bright windows where you can look out and see what I mean. That carpet is like a little pop right in there, pink. There's going to be a lot of that pink in this. I will admit, I probably want a little more pink than I usually would. Like I said, it's a painted lady. Painted ladies always use a lot of pinks, a lot of purples, a lot of blues. Um, I don't think I showed the outside of the house, but I did go with the blue walls from Oasis. I wanted to give it that look. I mean, you'll see it on the cover picture when you first start watching. And so I was playing around with that wainscoting too. I do like that. I hardly ever use those paintings that I put on the wall over there, but they just look good to block in the area by the window because everybody's got to have a window seat, so there will be one going in. I don't know how much of that is actually on here. I was bouncing back and forth with recording, um, taking breaks here and there, so I'm not sure what all is on video. Plus, I had to watch the amount of room on my computer because it's been cutting off my videos because right now I have 84 gigabytes of mods, and that's because I have a ton of Halloween on there. And I do not want to get rid of my Halloween yet just because I have that Camp Carnage I want to do, which I do need more Halloween characters. So if you have any on the gallery you want to spare, let me know. Give me your ID. I will go grab them as long as you don't care what I do to them, because I will tell you right now, it's going to be a winner take all situation. So they may not make it through. So just be clear. Don't be in love with your sim if you're going to donate it to me. But you can also message me on Twitter or anything too if you want to let me know what your ID is so I can go grab a sim. I have grabbed a couple off of a few sim creators already. Um, I do like the ones from Sushi El Pass, so I did grab a lot of their stuff. A few monsters. We'll see what happens. I do need more though, but hardly anybody has Halloween CC out right now. I don't know what's going on. I know I'm rambling off of the build. Yeah, there wasn't really much to say right there. Obviously, I was building a living room. So, I mean, okay. No, I guess the love seat didn't make it into filming. I must have forgot to film it. I struggled with the upstairs rooms just because I didn't know what colors I wanted to go with. So I decided just to get all this done right here and get the walls, floors, everything taken care of, just so when I came back, because I had to stop for lunch. So I came back, the rooms that have a color frame I could work with. I did put decor in the master bedroom again. I like the white tigers with the black background. That's like the only dark room in the upstairs. Everything else is a brighter color. It's more awake looking. It's the hallway I struggled with because I could not figure out a color that wasn't too overpowering, and I didn't want to go super pink, but I ended up going pink anyways. But I figured if I was going to call it Painted Lady, I might as well go with the color scheme. I try to keep most colors the same, the blues, the pinks, and kind of stick with that. There's purples. Um, I didn't want to overwhelm it with 50 shades of different colors, but the ones that I did use, I was really hoping would work out. So, and I don't know if this, okay. So, um, oh, okay, sorry. For some reason, my audio, the video skipped all the way to the end, and I don't know why. Maybe I ran out of room on my computer. I have no idea. The master bedroom, as you can see, ended up in the industrial with the black and all that. I had a lot of fun with this middle room. This had a lot more of the colors to it. So, yes, there will be a spot in here that's missing some audio. Sorry about that. But I love those colors. The high school package just really brightened the game up. And this is probably my favorite bedroom in the whole house. I mean, I thought the master would be because the master is really cool looking. But once you start adding all these different colors in here, this is really a pretty room. I would love to stay in this room if I was at someone's house. I did add a lot of plant things to the walls too, kind of gave it a green feel. So here's the third bedroom. I didn't make them any specific age or anything. I just put in twin beds or guest rooms. They can be whatever you want them to be. You can change them out for a toddler room. It doesn't matter. I tried to do this one in purples. I ended up changing that up because it wasn't quite what I wanted, so I kind of went more pinks again. I wanted to stick with purple just because of the walls, but I think I ended up redoing it because of that right there. I wanted everything to match that. So there's the guest bedroom there. This is going to start cutting because I was cutting for time on my videos, so some of these will out. Yep, now we're to the backyard where I put in the camping area or the campfire area, a little seating area to hang out, and then we'll just kind of have a preview where we walk through the rest of the stuff here. So it'll just be showing you what everything looks like all together. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe. Thank you very much for being here today. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed. Go check out Builds with Anna.